What are 12 spiritual laws of the universe and how can we use them for our benefit? These 12 laws help you find peace in your day-to-day life. Let's go to the first one. The foundation law, or the law of oneness, which states that every action, word, or thought somehow affects other things around you. You know, we all come from one energy. Our souls come from the same energy. Okay, so we have the source energy that we are derived from it, and we have a monad, which is our soul. Okay, so if you think like this, everything and everyone has that source energy in it. Okay, even things, for example, trees, stones, okay, they have just different levels of consciousness, but the creation is the same. Okay, so we can say that our soul has the same fabric as other people's souls, as well as other things around you. So it is important to give love to yourself as well as other people and other things. For example, if you want to put your clothes on, it's important to give it love. You know, say thanks to the clothing that is here to cover you. Law of vibration states that everything is in motion, nothing is fixed, everything is in motion. Concrete things like this, for example, when you look at it, when you touch it, you think it is very concrete, but no, it is built upon molecules, okay, and atoms. Atoms are protons and electrons are always moving around the nuclear of the atom. So nothing is fixed, everything is in motion. Just because they are moving very rapidly and they are very close to each other, you see them like concrete things, okay? But no, it's just atoms, you know, having very rapid, fast movements. And 90% of the atoms are made up of, you know, just empty space. So we can say that 90% of everything around you is empty space. It's just energy. And you are 90% empty space, okay? It's not solid matter. The law of correspondence states that anything that you see out of yourself, it's a reflection of what is going on inside you. So whatever you have in your field of energy, for example, if you have the fear of cheating, or if you have fear of not having enough money, okay, it shows itself in your outer experiences. It's just a reflection to tell you what needs to be fixed, okay? And if you constantly see positive things happening in your life, it's again a reflection that you have that positive thing in your energetic field. So you shouldn't take anything personally, okay? When people talk about you, it's not about you, it's about themselves, okay? You have to pay attention to the things that you notice every day, okay? So if someone says something and the first thing you get from that is something negative and you feel insulted, you have to go to your energetic field and heal that so that you can become neutral, okay? There is some karma going on there. Law of attraction states that like attracts like, okay? It's not that if you think about something, it's going to happen to you. No, if you have the same frequency of something, it will come to your life, okay? It's just like magnets, okay? You just attract each other. So if you have the same frequency, so if you need money and you're always in the state of lack, okay, instead of the state of abundance, you're not gonna get money. Not money, but also other things. Abundance can be anything other than money, okay? It can be health, it can be opportunities, achievements, okay? Or if you are living in the state of fear, okay? Or if you ask something and when you ask it, you have the feeling that I don't have it, I need it, please give it to me, I really need it, and you are desperate, okay? You are just sending out the frequency of desperation, and all you're going to get is desperation back. So pay attention to your frequency. It doesn't matter what you're saying, it matters your feeling, okay? So for example, if you say some affirmations but you have no belief, it doesn't make any sense to you, you're not feeling what you're saying, and no, it's not going to have a positive effect, okay? And actually your conscious mind is going to repel the affirmation, because your conscious mind says, I know it's not true, so what am I saying? Am I lying to myself? And it's going to backfire. So your words, your feelings, your thoughts, and your actions should be aligned to make something come to your life, okay? Just imagine the quantum field as an empty space, and there are some particles, some atoms that are just waiting for you to command them, to order them to come together, create something, and that thing comes to your life, okay? But you have to be consistent. If one day you believe that you deserve that thing, the other day you say, no, it's not going to happen to me, those particles will not come together to make the thing that you want. So work on your subconscious mind. Law of inspired action. When you want something, you have to do something about it, okay? So if you have a goal, it's not enough to just sit and think about it, okay? You have to do something with the intention to achieve your goal, okay? And when you desire something, it is actually your soul or your higher self telling you that you are capable of having that. And when you imagine something and you want it, your higher soul is creating that reality for you and is waiting for you there just to take action to go there, okay? Law of perpetual transmutation. Anything that you do, say, or think even, or feel, has an effect on many things around you. Anything that comes near you, that comes to your field of energy, gets affected by your feelings and your energy, okay? Your field of energy is constantly changing. It depends on your feelings and your mood, okay? Your aura changes. For example, when you go in presence of someone that has a high frequency, you like to be around them because they make you uplifted, okay? And vice versa. So the easiest way to have a higher frequency is gratitude. You just have to have a journal and thank God for everything that you see around you. It can be anything and everything. Your health, your eyes, your ears, the water, anything, okay? The things that you always take for granted. Take your journal and be thankful about them. And you are constantly in a higher vibration. In that vibration, which is a vibration of abundance, because you say thanks because I have it, you're going to have more things like that. Law of compensation means the universe will find other ways to reward you for the things that you did. For example, if you help someone with a lot of money, you are not going to get that much money as a reward from universe. The universe knows what you need and when you need it, okay? And you just have to trust the universe, that the universe knows when to give you and what to give you. The law of polarity. Everything has a polar opposite, okay? And I don't want to talk about opposites in terms of being against each other. No, it is in terms of presence and absence of that thing, okay? For example, darkness is the absence of light. We don't have darkness. Darkness is not an entity. We don't have it. Darkness is just where light is not present, okay? Or for example, we don't have coldness. Coldness is just the absence of warmth. There is nothing bad, there is nothing good, okay? You don't have to label people like that. It's just being conscious, being awake, and the absence of consciousness, okay? So don't label it. The law of rhythm states that nothing is linear and everything is always changing, like the seasons of the Mother Earth. We as humans and our lives have seasons, and when we enter our winter, we shouldn't be so sad or mad about it. We just have to let it pass. So just reflect on the rhythms of your life. Are there any cycles that are harmful to you, and is there anything that you can do about them? For example, if you have the habit of overworking to the point of exhaustion, instead of just calling it a day and give yourself permission to rest, this is a vicious cycle, okay? The law of gender states that everything has an inner masculine and feminine energy. So it doesn't mean if I am in a female body, it doesn't mean that I only have feminine energy. I also have masculine energy. It is better for me as a female to have 80% feminine, 20% masculine energy, but everything has this polarity. It's like the yin-yang symbol, okay? So on the masculine side, you have a dot which is black. On the feminine side, you have a dot which is white. So there is feminine in the masculine and masculine in the feminine. And the behaviors as a female, I'm speaking as a female, the behaviors that I receive from the males in my life is a reflection of the masculine energy that I have inside of me. So we have to work on balancing our masculine and feminine energy. I hope this was helpful. Please click on the video on the screen.